Hello everyone, welcome to this video where I'll take you through the Igcse Cambridge Mathematics syllabus. So whether you're a student who is preparing for exams or whether you're a teacher who seeks to guide his or her learners, or whether you're a parent who wants to understand what your child is learning at school, this is your presentation. So we are going to take you through the key topics, the examination structure, and the effective study strategies. Because remember, mathematics is a nightmare to most people, so I'm here to help you and to inspire you that mathematics is not a difficult subject. Okay, so mathematics is not only about numbers, right? Mathematics is about problem solving. It's about logic, and it's about the real-world problems. So the Igcse syllabus is designed to build a strong mathematical foundation skills that are useful in further studies and everyday life. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's roll up our sleeves. Let's fasten our seatbelts as we dive into this roller coaster ride of Igcse mathematics. So we're going to start with the structure of the Igcse Cambridge Mathematics syllabus. So the syllabus is divided into two. We have the core syllabus and we have the extended, all right? So the core syllabus is for those students who are aiming lower grades, and the extended curriculum is for those who are anticipating that they will get higher grades. So both of these cover similar topics, but the extended syllabus includes more challenging questions and concepts, all right? But the content is just the same. So the main topics that we have number, right? We have number, right? We have algebra and graphs, we have shape and space. So under shape and space, we're going to look at geometry and trigonometry. Then lastly, we have statistics and probability. So these are the four main fundamental principles that we're going to be discussing in this syllabus. Don't be fooled to think that since we've mentioned four concepts, this is a very short syllabus. No, it's not as very short as you think. This is just a summary. There's a lot to be covered on these aspects, right? So, let's look at the topics covered in Igcse mathematics. The first topic is called number, right? So under number, we're going to talk of integers, we're going to talk of fractions, we're going to talk of decimals and percentages, right? We're going to talk of ratios and proportions, right? We're going to talk of standard form and sets, right? We're going to talk of sequences, right? Including arithmetic and geometrical progressions. This is now for the extended curriculum, right? We're also going to talk of financial mathematics, then real-life applications. We need to understand money. We need to understand budgeting. We need to understand investments, all right? Under the next concept, algebra and graphs. Okay, so under the algebra and graphs concepts, this is the language of mathematics. So we're going to talk of solving equations and inequalities. We're going to talk of factorization and quadratic equations. We're going to talk of algebraic manipulation, where we're talking of expanding brackets, we're talking of simplifying, right? Aspects like substitution and factorization are part and parcel of this aspect. We're also going to talk of functions and graphs, indices and logarithms, and we're also going to talk of simultaneous equations, simultaneous linear equations. And we're going to look at real-life applications. These concepts are used in engineering, they are used in computing, and they're also used in economics, right? The next part is called geometry and trigonometry. So this is where we're going to look at shapes, angles, and measurements. So the first concept we're going to be delving on is the properties of angles, circles, and polygons. We're also going to discuss the Pythagoras theorem. We're also going to discuss trigonometry, specifically focusing on sine, cosine, tangent, and their applications, right? Vectors and transformations, right? 3D geometry and bearings, okay, under that concept. So the real life application for shape and geometry, we have things like architecture, we have things like navigation and physics as well. The next part, statistics and probability. So we're going to look at the measures of central tendency, mean, median, mode, and the range, right? We're going to look at probability calculations. We're going to look at cumulative frequency and histograms. We're going to look at correlations and data interpretation. So the real life application for that part is business, health sciences, and risk management. Let's move on to the next aspect. Let's look at the examination format. So the assessment consists of 2 papers, right? We have 2 papers for the core and 2 papers for the extended. So under the core, there's paper 1, right? Which is short answer questions. And then we have paper 3, which is the structured and longer questions. The paper 3 is a calculator version. The paper 1 is a non-calculator version. Then for the extended, we have the paper 2, which is, consists of short answer questions, and the paper 4, which consists of extended questions. So students are expected to apply problem-solving techniques and show clear workings to earn full marks. So let's look at how to prepare for the IGCSE mathematics, right? The first one, master the basics, okay? Ensure you have fully understood arithmetic, okay? Because arithmetic forms the foundation for algebra and other topics. So having an in-depth understanding of arithmetic is of paramount significance, right? Then practice, right? Work through past exam papers to get familiar with questions, style, and examination typing. So if you practice, you become perfect. Next aspect, learn formulae and when to use them. You'll be given a formula sheet, but knowing when and how to apply formulas is the key aspect, right? Work on word problems, right? Many examination questions test real-life applications. So don't just memorize. You have to understand the concepts, know them like the back of your hand. Next aspect, use technology and visual aids, right? Graphing calculators, online tools like GeoGebra can help you visualize problems. Remember, we are living in the 21st century. This is no longer the Stone Age period, right, where people would wear some, in Shona we call it nembe, which only covers the external genitalia. This is the 21st century. And in the 21st century, we have artificial intelligence. We have technology, social media. So we don't have to behave as if we are takasara ngemakoi as my fun is my kid, right? So next aspect, why is it IGCSE mathematics is important? Why is IGCSE mathematics important? Mathematics is a gateway subject, right? It opens doors to certain careers like engineering, like medicine, business and finance, computer science, and architecture. So even outside academic circles, math helps to solve everyday problems, right? From managing finances to making informed decisions. That's why you see in most sectors they require mathematics. Kuti uite mpurisa padiwa maths, but mcharge officer mshandiswe maths, wageda. Mcharge officer muna x plus 2y is equal to 10. Mcharge office mune madirect phone wakapani kuyo zvakazofamba sei and timetable zozapa. All right. Maths dziri kudiwa kuitira kuti tigone kuita ma-decisions nekusolva ma-problems mamwe asiri mathematically related. So in conclusion, set up yourself for success. Success in IGCSE mathematics requires understanding, requires practice and consistency. If you approach it with the right mindset, it becomes an exciting and rewarding subject. What's your biggest challenge in IGCSE mathematics? Let me know in the comment section. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Button chakanzi kui kui chileka bero so waiziaga wakanati kui. Right. I wish you the best in your studies. This is Chico Squared, the Maths and Science Guru. Chakwenda chibaba icho.